Why things go wrong in your life. Why do we miscreate? Because we interpret our creative ability through the matrix. When in fact, universal law has always been available to us, it can't not be. However, we've learned to misuse it. How many times did we hear, "Gimme gimme never get," when we were kids? So you learned not to ask. No, the way to do it is to ask. Ask and then expect to receive. Ivo, it is what you align with, my love. If you align with negativity, you will receive a negative life. When you align with positivity, you will receive a positive life. Yes, those who were brought up in the negative aspect of duality, with negative parents, negative friends, negative relatives, learned that negativity was normal. I say to you, it is not normal. Not at all for a human. When your family is this negative, it is being manipulated, and many bloodlines are being manipulated, strictly because of their propensity for positivity and the threat that they will ascend beyond the AI timelines and the artificial reality that keeps the negative factions of this galaxy alive. Yes. When we say that, all is one, and one is all, we mean it. Your lifetime has that much bearing on what is occurring within the galaxy, universe, the multiverse and beyond. The way to change a negative life to a positive one is to learn to change your beliefs and to think differently. And to use universal law as it is intended to be used. Universal law was always available to you on Earth. It cannot be any other way. However, as I have pointed out in our book, The Importance of Living by Universal Law, you have been taught to misuse it. You go against the laws of attracting and receiving. Many of you expect to receive from sources that you have attracted for other reasons. Sheran has had people come into her life and she has helped them to understand who their twin flame is, then they have continued to see her as a giver and asked for other items. Me, they got a no. Ivo, correct. You were in their life for one reason and one reason only. And many of you do that. You are there to wake others up, not there to do their shopping, give them your personal items, care for their children, drive them around town, etc. etc. Sometimes you are just there for one reason, the awakening. It is up to you to feel your purpose in another's life and to stick to that purpose. Then you avoid what you call things going wrong, at least in that way. There are many needy people upon earth. There are also many exploitative people upon earth. And you must decide which is which. If someone is in a position of being exploitative and has little income, it is because they are, as you call it, barking up the wrong tree. They are personally disempowered and are vampiring from other people. This gets many nowhere, as you can see. When things go wrong for you personally, maybe they are not so much going wrong, but they are better than where you were before. You must learn to look at positive changes as being what they are, and when you focus on the positive, you get more positive in your life. Many of you cannot go from 0 to 60 in a short time, so you adjust your frequency as you escalate and improve your life circumstances. You go in steps, in other words. Sheran used to live with a crack-addicted alcoholic who took her money and commanded her to do housework and take care of him, as if he were a child, which in fact that is what he was. A child in the body of a man. The last time he threatened her, she saw her opportunity and ran to a friend's home close by and then left town the next day. She then lived in a basement apartment with a shared bathroom for 3 years, earning about $800 per month as she awaited her disability pension. When this came in, she moved to her current location where she has her own apartment and has doubled her income. This took 6 years. Each was a different step in the process of her progressively raising her frequency. Now she is looking to move again. To make this move, she must look back on where she was and appreciate where she is now, despite what is wrong with the home, because when she looks at what is wrong only, she will attract more of that. To attract more abundance to pay for her better home, she makes a game of it. Every coupon she finds, every sale she profits from, every time she has the energy to clean the floor, vacuum the carpets and to dust, she celebrates. That is a new mindset for Sheran. Me, yes, I come from a family of whiners. Ivo, you do. And they taught you to focus on what is wrong. Now you celebrate what is right. No body pain, you dance. You slept well last night, you dance some more. The sun is out, you thank God for showing His grace to you in your life today. Focus on what is right and beat that drum to death. Do not care whether you look odd to others. If they do not understand what you are doing, it is because they are negatively focused. A positive focus and a grateful attitude go much farther and raise your energy to a higher frequency that will align with more gifts in life. It is universal law. Be positive. Be grateful. Be thankful for the small things and eventually the big things will land on your doorstep. Me, speaking of which, Ivo, when are you landing? Ivo, very soon, my love, very soon. Just keep your positive focus. Me, it's easier for me because either I've never had things or because what I've had has been taken away from me so many times before, that when it shows up in my life again I'm welcoming its arrival. Like money, for example. Or better health. What I realized a while ago was the most punishing thing about living where I am is my reaction to it, so I stopped the negative reaction. I knew I had to learn to focus on what was good about it, even if the only thing good was that I'd be leaving here shortly. Actually, this place is really haunted, so I love seeing the neighbor's pictures of ghosts in his basement and going up his stairs. That kind of thing intrigues me. I think the closet in his basement is a portal because he has a picture of a gray in it. So cool. There's more paranormal energy around here than there is energy in the people living here. And that's probably true, and that's by design, I'll bet. It's about vibration, nothing else. Your emotions are your frequency and they're giving you feedback all the time. Ivo, exactly. They tell you where on the vibrational scale you are. And when you express gratitude and give thanks, you automatically elevate your frequency. It is so simple yet so beyond so many people. Me, I can remember a time when I was in the 12 steps and I had to do gratitudes every day. I had to sit there and wish my parents all the joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, and love that I would want for myself. Well, that was a lesson in humility because I hated my parents and blamed them for everything that was wrong in my life. Now I see them as my teachers and hope their next lives are spent thriving and that the family bloodline, if it's to remain on earth, does much better than it has been, because it's been targeted, I've come to learn. I believe my earth father was a trapped either Lyran or vegan soul who wanted to go back and now he can put that process in the works again. A lot of what they did wasn't their fault, but yes, the universe holds everyone personally responsible. Ignorance is no excuse. That doesn't mean you go to jail, that means you rebalance your energy. Ivo, yes, that is all. It can be done and does not have to be the laborious task that some believe it to be. Being of service, giving to the good of the collective, is a good way to rebalance errant deeds. The irony is with the Dark Ones still interfering in your lives, what they are doing to you when you deal with it correctly, will help humanity to grow in leaps and bounds. This is how their current efforts are backfiring upon them. Humanity is aware and not falling for their negative traps any longer. The Dark Ones provide the momentum for the reawakening of humanity on Earth. Me, thanks, Ivo. Ivo, my love, all can be seen with new eyes. And in seeing all in the light will return to your life. Darkness will end. It is God's promise. He didn't leave you. You left Him.